Hi and welcome to Unit 2, Topic 2, Video 10. And in this video we're going to run through example 1 using our angle sum and angle subtraction formulas. So these are the exact value examples, and you'll see these pop up from time to time. They will pop up in non-calculator exams. So we're going to do A first of all, and that is cos 15. And I want you to recall that cos 15 is equal to cos 45 minus 30. So we can get that direct relationship, cos 45 minus cos 30, which is going to help us. And so what I'm going to do is expand that using one of our identities, and that is the cos A minus B identity. And remember, cos A minus B is equal to cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. So we get cos 45 cos 30 plus sin 45 sin 30, and that's equal to 1 on root 2 times root 3 on 2 plus 1 on root 2 times 1 on 2, and this will be equal to root 3 plus 1 over 2 root 2, and we always like to leave our solution with a rational denominator, so that gives us root 6 plus root 2 over 4. Now, check it. Do cos of 15 and then evaluate root 6 plus root 2 over 4, and you'll get the same answer. It's really beautiful. We've got some extra exact values now. The second question is tan of 75. So I'm going to write tan of 75 as tan of 45 plus 30, and then I'm going to write that down as sine of 45 plus 30 over cos of 45 plus 30, and then I'm going to evaluate those two. And so that gives me sine of 45 plus 30 is equal to, remember our addition ratio there is sine of 45 and then cos of 30 plus, so it's the plus sine of 30 and cos of 45, I think I got that right. And then the addition ratio for cos is cos 45 cos 30 minus sine 45 sine 30. And now I'm going to write down these exact values. This is where it gets a bit tricky. I get 1 over root 2, there's a lot of those there. And then cos 30 is root 3 over 2 plus 1 over 2 times 1 over root 2 all over 1 over root 2 times by cos of 30, which is root 3 over 2 minus 1 over root 2 times 1/2. Now, what I'm going to recognise now, and I could do this with an extra step, but I don't want to waste your time on the video, that I've got a common factor here. Each term has a 1 over root 2 in it, so I can actually divide everything through by 1 over root 2, or multiply the whole thing by 1 over root 2, and it'll cancel all those out. And it leaves me with root 3 over 2 plus 1 over 2 over root 3 over 2 minus 1 over 2. And that gives me root 3 plus 1 over 2 over root 3 minus 1 over 2. And I'll just create a bit more space here as our next video's example, which becomes root 3 plus 1 over 2 times 2 over root 3 minus 1. The 2's cancel out, leaving me root 3 plus 1 over root 3 minus 1. And we want to make sure that we've got a rational denominator, so we multiply by the conjugate, root 3 plus 1, and this will give us on the top, it'll give us root 3 plus 1 times root 3 plus 1, which I will probably expand, and at the bottom it gives me root 3 squared, which is 3 minus 1. On top I've got root 3 times root 3, which is 3, plus root 3, plus root 3, plus 1, all over 2. And this is just super amazing because I get 4 plus 2 root 3 over 2, which gives me 2 plus root 3. Now, that's a lot of work there, but tan 75 equals 2 plus root 3. Well, I think you should go and have a look at that in the calculator and test it out, because I think you'll find it's true. All the best.